Chrome wheels shining in the parking lot. Radio's playing and it's running hot. Neon's glowing, fries in the air. Every cool ride in the county's there. Summer nights in and out with the engines rumble and the kids all shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. There's JT and Angie and the girls tonight, cruising in cherry bombing. It's sure shining bright. Tony 69 Yanko with the hood popped up wide. The big blocks shine like a diamond tonight. Mustang Sally takes a midnight ride. Laughter's rolling like the ocean tide. My oh my, there's Bob and Roller tonight. These are the moments money can't buy. All the headlights gleam, the stories grow. Every car's got a tale to show. One more lap, let the good times roll as it's rock and roll for the heart and soul. Summer nights in and out with the engines rumble and the kids all shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. In and out with the engines rumble and the kids all shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. So fire it up, let the good times last. These summer nights are going too fast. In and out memories shining bright. We'll be cruising forever on a summer night. So fire up that ride and call the gang and let's go. Let's go for a cruise, in and out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pedal to the Metal, the podcast where horsepower meets heart. From the shine of collector cars to the roar of race cars and the thunder of monster trucks, we've got it all. So buckle up your seatbelt, turn on the gas, and grab your favorite brew, 'cause the ride starts now. And now, here's your host, Roller.
Hey, what's up, Lug Nuts? What's up out there, man? I'm sorry I was on the wrong page. I was on the page for Monster Truck Radio, and I've hosted Monster Truck Radio. I've invited Monster Truck Radio to come over and host with us, so that way those listeners can listen too. So my problem, my fault, just my error. That's what it's all about. But I'll tell you what, we got a great show tonight, man, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys about an hour long. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about everything. But if you'd like to talk to Roller tonight, all you got to do is call in at 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. Give us a call. We'll be more than happy to talk to you, man. That's right. And we'll talk to you about, well, let's talk about cars or monster trucks or whatever's got a big motor in it and making it go. We'll also talk about the weekends happening right here on the show. I'm a rhymer and a poet and didn't even know it. That's it, man. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, you know, we got a busy weekend this week. We've got 3 shows. We got the Friday night down there. Hello, Sean Green. What's up, baby? Sean Green in the house, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down from Louisiana. That's right. Hey, Sean, could you send me some gator bites, man? I need some gator bites up here real soon, or maybe some boudin sausage. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, we got a busy weekend, like I was saying. We've got 3 shows. Friday night, we're going to be down for the last show of the season in Elizabeth, Colorado at the Sonic. Man, it's going to be a great time, right? Hello, Jennifer, my girlfriend. What's up? Tell Matt I said hi, baby girl. Anyway, we're going to be having a lot of fun, you know. We're going to be hanging out at the Sonic. We're going to be just chilling out, making me hungry too, Sean Green. But, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And it will, like I said, it will be the last one of the year. And it's usually a big show. We usually have a pretty good turnout for that. And I'll bet you, because the weather's going to be nice, I think it's going to be a really good turnout. I think everybody will want to bring those rides out and just make it happen. You know, that's what I look forward to. So there'll be some good content on there. And we'll be doing some interviews. Hopefully my brother Derek will make it out. But you know, Derek's a busy man now. He's got Parallax Auto Electric, and he's got 3 Corvettes now. They're all his, and he wants to sell them. But he's got 3 Corvettes, and he's got one that's a all mid-60s Grand Sport. And man, I'm telling you what, if Roller had the cash, the money, he would buy that car, because I got a vision in my head how that car should be looking, and I would just love it, man. I'd love to have that automobile for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. But if you're looking for a Corvette, you want a project or something like that, get a hold of me. I'll turn you on to Derek's number, and you guys maybe can talk, and maybe you can get yourself an old 60s model, mid-60. I think it's probably a 66, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Kind of like the year that Don Yanko drove and stuff like that, but a mid-60s car. And it's going to be right there, man. It's going to be cool. You got to finish it up, but it's a kit car. It's not a real Corvette, but I'm telling you what, man, for the price he's asking and for what you got to do to it, man, you can have a sweet ride when it's done. I mean, it could be, if you do it right and do it the right way, I think the car is close to $100,000 car at the right place, or just have fun with it and go to the shows and hang out. And you know, it's definitely a summertime car. It's something that, unless it's a nice winter's day or something, but it's a convertible. But it is really, really nice, man. You can't miss this one right here. This is such a good car. But anyway, so that's Friday night at Sonic in Elizabeth, Colorado. Really, it's not the Sonic. It's in the Safeway parking lot, but you'll get the gist when you see all the cars and stuff. There's a bank they close. They allow us to park in their parking lot and stuff. And I guess that the parking lot, if there's not a lot of Safeway shoppers and stuff and other attendees to the bar that's there and stuff, you know, probably hold 65, 70 cars, maybe more. So come on down, hang out, see us. We got some new stickers. We got all kinds of stuff going on, man. So I know if Derek can be there, he'll be there, but I'll be there for sure. And we'll be doing some interviews, and we'll be doing it live right here on Pedal to the Metal, Pedal to the Metal. Now, speaking of Pedal to the Metal, there are 2 Facebook pages with Pedal to the Metal. One just says Pedal to the Metal, and the other says Pedal to the says Pedal to the Metal with Roller in parentheses. That's the one we want to concentrate on becoming a member of and following and everything, because I found there's a way that I can merge the 2 pages, and then we're going to be doing away with the other one. So why I made 2 pages, I don't know. Maybe I was drinking. You know, I have no idea. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. And we're going to look forward to a lot of stuff for the winter time. And it'll just be kind of the place where we cozy up and we talk cars, man. We like talking cars. So like I said, if you'd like to call in tonight, you can call in at 720-273-0772. That's 720-273-0772. Give us a call, man. Let's talk. Let's see how it works. Sean Green, if you ain't doing nothing, man, just give me a call. 720-273-0772. But anyway, Saturday. I'm telling you what, Saturday, I'm looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be a good time. We're going to hang out with some cool people, man. And, you know, it's just going to be a great time. So Saturday, Location is at ACC in Castle Rock. That's 4500 Limelight Avenue in Castle Rock, Colorado. Saturday, October the 4th, 2025, at 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 p.m. There's going to be a great car show, and it's sponsored by the Castle Rock Poor Boy Cruisers. These guys, they know how to put on a party, man. They're gonna rock Castle Rock. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be some great cars there. They're going to have giveaways, a 50-50 raffle, silent auction, specialty trophies, same-day registration. It's a $20 entry fee, and I'm telling you what, man, all the proceeds are going to the American Cancer Society. I'm definitely going to be there because I'm going to support them because they're my boys and my girls, but I'm going to support the American Cancer Society, man. I just, without the American Cancer Society and the doctors and stuff we have right now, who knows? Who knows the people that wouldn't have maybe survived the treatments and different things like that. And, I feel sorry for the people that have to do the chemo, but I was lucky, one of the lucky ones. I didn't have to do chemo. I got to do radiation. It was for like 26 days. And man, I'm cured. I'm good, and I'm ready to rock and roll right there. So anyway, 100% of the donations go to the American Cancer Society, and it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a really, really good time. So come on down, hang out, come and talk to us. If you got a car, we want to talk to you, man. We want to see what you're up to. Want to hear your story about how you got your car and all that good stuff, man. That's what the show is about. And I just looking forward to this show, especially because we've been promoting it so long, and these people are such good people that, man, why wouldn't you just want to go ahead and jump on in there and help them and just get there and have some fun, because before you know it, the snow's going to start flying, man. I heard this morning on the news, the weather forecasters and stuff have got some running bets, and they're thinking about towards the end of October for the first snowfall. Well, if that happens, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough winter, and it just is not going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to it in any way, shape, or form. Colorado's beautiful in the wintertime, as long as you're playing in it or you're looking out the window, sipping a hot toddy or a cup of coffee or something like that. But other than that, I don't want to get out there. I don't want to move snow. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get stranded. I don't want to not be able to go to work. Snow in Colorado, SUCKS, sucks. I don't like the snow. No snow. But we need it for moisture, I understand. But why can't we just have rain? Why? Why can't we just have rain? That's what I wish we could have. Just a lot of rain, just enjoy it and just go on down the road right there. There's my buddy. I got my buddy, Mr. Texas Rich on here. He's in the room. And it's kind of a bittersweet deal for him and all of us that follow him and stuff. It's a good bittersweet, though. Don't get me wrong. He is moving out of the apartment that he's in, and he's going to a new location. So he's tearing down his studio. Well, ever since I have become a fan of C10 America, I have always known this studio. And he had the studio being tore down today. Yeah, he was tearing it down and moving it. And so it's kind of a bittersweet to see the old studio go bye-bye, but I can't wait to see the new one. He said it's way bigger. He said it's just going to be a lot better studio, and I believe him, man. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, really not a double-edged sword, but it's a good thing for him because he's getting ready to marry Miss Terry, and they're going to have a great life together, and they're going to start out in a brand new home as a married couple, and he's going to start out his new podcast right there in the new studio. He's got over 70,000 viewers. I mean, the last time I checked with him, and this was like maybe when I heard, maybe it was either yesterday or the day before, 70,000.5. Okay? That's that's amazing. I mean, that is amazing. When we first started talking about it, he was in the 30,000s, and that's followers. And now he's in the 70,000s, and now he's talking about 100,000. So he's just his show is in the algorithm now, and it's really catching on, and people are watching it all the time. I mean, he just doing a video of just him tearing down the studio, and he had all kinds of people in there, man, and they were all hanging out, and they were all commenting, and and he said it's twice the size, twice the size. So that's going to be awesome. I mean, I just can't wait, and I'm so happy for him because he's going to be able to. He's been getting a lot of stuff from the fans out there, and he's going to be able to make a studio that's going to be muy bueno, mucho, mucho, muy bueno. Yeah, for sure, muy bueno. But no, 70. Oh, wow, he just texted me, and it's 70.7K. 70.7K. And that's just happened this week. I mean, I think he turned 70,000 on maybe Sunday or Monday, maybe something like that, or it wasn't too long ago, and he's already almost at 71,000 viewers, man. That's amazing. That's how fast, when you get in the algorithm and you get people following you and stuff like that, man, everything goes good. I mean, he's doing it right. He's before the show starts, he's playing some songs. He's playing some of my songs, some of my songs. I've been writing some songs for him, and it was on Sunday, he said, is when it hit 70,000. But I've been writing some songs for him, and he's been playing them before. And, I wrote a Christmas song, and I played it just a little bit earlier, and I'll play it again for you. And, it's Santa should have drove a C10 truck, and so we're going to kind of come up with maybe an idea of maybe a 4-song pack or a 5-song pack. We're going to put it on his website, and he's going to, you can download it, and he's going to charge not very much money for it and stuff. And it's going to help fund the SEMA trip, because we're going to SEMA next year. And that's what the money's going to go to, man. We're going to be up and honest with you guys, man. We want to roll into SEMA looking good, and we want to be able to represent C10 America. We want to be able to do it right, and we're hoping to try to do it however we can. So make sure you tune in. I mean, tomorrow he's going to look like he was at a Tom Bodell's Motel 6, because it's just going to be white walls. There ain't going to be no nothing on the wall, but he's going to leave the light on for you. You know what I mean? He's going to leave the light on for you, man. And he's going to have his show. It starts at 9 o'clock Texas time, and it runs 2 hours. And then he's done, and he's going to hold off making the metal prints. Now, he makes an awesome metal print, and he does show boards and different things like that. But he's going to hold off on making that stuff until he gets all set back up. But you know what, Rich? I did get the right here. Excuse me. I did get the verbiage for the new commercial from Craig with the Classic Car Auction Group, and I'm going to do the dry read, and I hope we can still build a commercial for him. So I think you said you were going to leave that up as long as you could. So I'll try to get that dry read in tomorrow and send it to you, and then maybe we can make something up and go from there. So we won't be doing the exact verbiage tonight, because I want to really. I asked Craig if I could read it tonight, and he's like, "Oh, sure, go ahead." But these guys are too cool, man. Scott and him, they're too cool of dudes, man, and they're having such a great auction. I'm definitely going to do it, get it done, and make it sound right and sound good for them. So we're starting to get some commercial work. I got the commercial. I haven't been approved by the folks at Rise and Grind yet, but we've already made the commercial. And when I say me, I mean it's my Texas brother from another mother. And I do the dry reading. I send it to him. He lays it in on the beats and stuff. And pretty soon we're just flowing, man. We're flowing. We're like Snoop Dogg, man. We're flowing, But anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So if you want a commercial made, get a hold of us, man. Get a hold of us while we're in our infancy, and support us. And we're only going to get better. That's all there is to it. But we'd like to make some commercials, and it ain't going to cost a whole bunch, man. So, hello, Angie. How are you? Good to see you on there. My favorite family, man, is on here, and they're watching, and I just love them. I just love them. I just love them, man. The Steve Craftsman family. I just love them, man. And hey, the thing is, my buddy Steve Craftsman, he's a musician. I didn't even know it. He's a musician, man. The boy can strum. I mean, he can play a guitar. He can play a guitar. I made a song, and I played it just a little bit ago, and I sent it to him, and it's about, they're 55 Chevy. It's a 4-door. They call it Cherry Bomb, and it is beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful car. Really, it's Angie's car, okay? It's Angie's. It's Angie's car, because Mr. Craftsman, he's got him a Corvette that he's doing, and he's going to do a resto mod Corvette, and that's going to be a bad boy. It's going to be a bad, bad boy when he gets done. But anyway, I made this song about In-N-Out Burger on a summer night and stuff, and I put them in the song and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I get this video coming back, and here he is sitting in their house, and he's got a guitar in his hand. I said, "What's this boy doing, man? He gonna act like he's playing?" Because I never knew he played. I never knew he played guitar. And he sent me a thing, and he said, I've been playing for over 40 years, man. And he started jamming, and I'll guarantee you what, I think he was in the band when I made the song, because them licks he was laying down. Hey, Scott Stout, I'm going to be talking about you in a minute, brother, so you just hang on there for a minute. You just hang on. In fact, Scott Stout, write this phone number down, and let's talk about the White Buffalo for a minute. I want you to write 720-273-0772. Scott, I'm going to give you a chance to get a pen and write this down, but it's 720-273-0772, and we're going to talk live on the air about the White Buffalo car show, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it there. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, getting back to Mr. Craftsman, the boy can lay the licks down on the electric guitar, and man, I was impressed, highly impressed. So I even love him even more now. I mean, he's like my rock and roll brother. I got a brother that is a rock and roll genius. Not only can he fly a jet airplane, through the sky, he fly through the air with the greatest of ease, like those flying young men on the flying trapeze. That boy can fly a plane now, and he can strum a guitar. So anyway, I'm going to play that song for you guys a little bit later on in the show, and you can hear it and stuff like that. I got a couple for you I'm going to play tonight. But anyway, Scott Stout, that phone number again, 720-273-0772. Call in. Let's talk about White Buffalo, okay? Because I want to help you, and I know we're going to have some listeners maybe down in the Texas area, and they can show up down there in Snyder, Texas. So give me a call, Scott. I'm waiting for you to call. So anyway, commercial work, we can do that, okay? We're starting to learn how to do that, and it's going to get better and better and better. Castle Rock Po' Boys in the house. This Saturday, we're going to be making it happen out there. We're going to be hanging out. Elizabeth, Colorado. Oh, yeah. We're going to be hanging out there, too. And then on Sunday, it's going to be the last show for the Rise and Grind Coffee Company. These young ladies, man, they have worked their tails off to make this little coffee deal a success. It's on Singing Hills Road, and it's not a big mucho grande building. It's just a little shack. But they got it all brightly painted, and they do some car shows in the summertime, and they hang out, and they put on a good show, and they're just good people. I mean, these are the kind of people that Roller and Derek just want to hang out with, man. These are the kind of people, their dad, Gene, he's into the cars, and the whole family's into cars. Let's just put it that way. They got C10 trucks. They got a little mini gas-powered C10 truck that they bought before I could see it, and I'm a little upset about it right there, but it's a pretty cool truck, man. It really is. And we made a commercial for them, and I really look forward to letting you guys hear that, but I have to get the okay from them to play it. Scott, that number is 720 273-0772. If you give me about 5 minutes to finish this up, you call in, I'll answer, and we'll get you on the air. Once again, 720-273-0772. But anyway, so it's going to be the last show of the summer there for them, and we're definitely going to go. It's on a Sunday. It's a Sunday morning. Starts at 9 o'clock, and it's usually done by noon, you know. Then you can go home. You can kick back. You can chill. You can do whatever. Spend the day with the family. Work on your podcast studio because the backdrop curtain's coming in, man, and it's just happening. I mean, it's just happening. My baby's growing. I got a baby, and it's growing. And it's all because of you guys, man. It's all because of my lug nuts and my brother, Texas Rich, man. I mean, he's the one that pushed me to get this going, and I can't thank him enough, man. I owe him the world. I really do. And now Scott Stout's he's going to become a Ricka podcast DJ kind of guy. He's going to get on there, man. So we're going to talk to him in a minute. But hey, let's talk about this group right here, man. Classic Car Auction Group. These guys are awesome. We had them on the show on Sunday, and man, they're going to be bringing you a bad boy auction. I mean, these cars are going to be bad boys. They are bad boys. They ain't going to be. They already are bad boys. They've got 30 absolute collection cars. This is a collection from Jay Cimino. Jay Cimino was a great guy. I knew him very well. And you know what? He passed away, and his cars are left, and now they're ready to sell. So the families all got together, and they've hooked up with the Classic Car Auction Group, and they are going to have this sale. And this sale is an absolute sale, and it's going to be Saturday, October 25th. There's 30 of these cars. They're going to be selling at no reserve. But the cool thing about it is, and this is, if you're looking to sell a car, this is an auction that you should join, because the fact is, these guys are going to allow you to tailgate on this 30 car collection. And these guys got buyers all over the world. I'm not talking just about in the United States. These guys got buyers all over the world. They're serious auction group. And they're going to allow you to consign your car. And no, you don't have to take your car to the auction site. You can leave it at home in the garage. All you got to do is call Craig or Scott, and you can take some video or take some pictures, and you can enter your car in this auction. I myself am calling Craig tomorrow, and I am going to put in my little Honda Mini Trail. This is a nice little mini trail. I've had it for over 40 years. We're going to send it in there, and we're going to see what it does. You know, we're going to hopefully it brings good money, because this is one that's going to be a nice piece to restore if you want to restore one to where you can take it to Barrett Jackson, and it does $10,000 to $12,000, you know, and that's what they're bringing. Check Barrett Jackson's site if you don't believe me. I'm telling you what. But it's got to be a 69, 68, 69, or 70. That's the only year that seems to be doing the best money. And why? I have no idea. Mine happens to be a 70. It's not a silver tag. It's not an H. It's none of that, because if it was an H, it'd be a 4-speed. If it was a silver tag, it would have been like a 68, maybe early part of 69, and the VIN tag would have been silver. That's how they call it, silver tag. But anyway, this one I own has only got 600 miles on it. So that ain't a lot of miles. I've had 3 or 4 of them here lately, and they've all had 3,500 miles on them. And, you know, they're still in good shape, but they still got 3,500 miles. And that's hard, probably 3,500 miles. You know, young kids get on them, race them, run them, have fun with them, and just have a good time. But anyway, October the 25th. And there's going to have the big sale. But the cool thing about it is, on the 18th, they're going to have a preview. And you can go to Colorado Springs, and you can see these cars. They're going to be at the Lexus store in Motor City, and we can get you an address and all that. The Lexus store is no longer open, but they have this big, beautiful building, and these cars are going to be parked in there, and there's going to be another location with some more cars in there. But these cars are going to be there. And some of the cars that are going to be in the auction, they even have a car from the early 1900s that was made and sold. It was sold through, it wasn't made by, but it was sold through Sears and Roebuck, Who remembers the Sears catalog? Can you imagine going to the Sears catalog and be in the 1900s and buying a car? They sold houses back then in this book. I mean, this book was as a kid. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do like Rich does, and I'm gonna write this down because I just got another song idea. The Sears catalog song. Sears catalog. Okay. Anyway, I'm writing that down, and that's there. Rich, I took your idea, buddy. I write stuff down as I'm sitting here talking about it. But anyway, it's going to be a good auction. It's going to be fun. You're going to get to see these cars. You're going to get to see some of the cars that are online. If it's going to tailgate this, you won't see them at the preview, but you can go online and check them out. And, man, this is going to be an excellent deal. It's only going to cost you $100 to enter your car. If you sell it, it's an 8% sales commission, and you can enter your car at a reserve or no reserve. And Scott was on Sunday, and you can go back and listen to the show. And he was talking about reserve and non-reserve and stuff. And for you folks that don't know, reserve means that your car is protected. They have to get the price that you tell them you want. And a non-reserve means if you tell them you want $25,000 for your car and they get $10,000 and you registered at no reserve, you're going to lose $15,000. Okay, so that's $15,000. Okay, so that's what you got to do. You got to think about how you want to do it. But a lot of times, the buyers, they think that the car selling, excuse me, the car selling at no reserve, it creates more of a frenzy. It's kind of like chumming the water. Okay, when you're looking for sharks, you chum the water, and then the blood and all that brings the sharks in. Well, a no reserve brings all the buyers in. So that's going to be something that you really need to think about. Okay, so anyway, if you want more information, you can get a hold of Craig at 406-698-7930. That's 406-698-7930. Or you can call Scott at 719-659-7600. That's 719-659-7600. Excuse me, my throat's drying out. So call these gentlemen, talk to them, go on their website, and take a look right there. The website is www.classiccarauctions.us. It's not auctions, it's auction. www.classiccarauction.us. And you can check out all the cars that are in the sale, or the ones they have, and you still have plenty of time to put your car in the sale, so don't think that just because they have the website up and your car ain't on there that you can't get in. But they are also going to have a pre-bidding starting the same day as the preview on the 18th, and then on the 25th, live internet auction bidding is going to happen. It's going to be online, it's going to be going, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be just a great time. So make sure that you check them out. Make sure that you get some information. Make sure you register online, and it's going to be a good time. So listen for the commercial. We're going to be playing that quite a bit, and we're going to make it happen for these guys. We're going to make this auction a success, and we're going to help as much as we can. So that's going to be the Jay Cimino collection, and it's going to be featured by the Classic Car Auction Group. So make sure you check it out. So Scott Stout, we're done. If you want to call in, man, give us a call. And, man, we'll be ready to take your call. So make sure you call in. That phone number, once again, 720-273-0772. And we'll talk about the White Buffalo Car Show happening in Snyder, Texas. And I wish Snyder, Texas was closer. I would be there. So if you are wanting to become a lug nut, we got the lug nut sticker here, and the only way you can get the lug nut sticker is have a car and do an interview. We don't give these away. We'll give the other ones away, but we don't give these away, okay? So make sure if you see us at a car show and you want the lug nut sticker, get a hold of us. We'll come over and do an interview with you, and you can be an official lug nut too. Okay? We have these other stickers right here, and these we give these out. These are for free, and these are our Rolling with Roller and Derek stickers. And, we'd be more than happy to give you these and talk to you, but you ain't got no car, you ain't got no talkie, you ain't got no sticky, okay? That's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. So, guess what's in? That's right. Pedal to the metal, baby. Pedal to the metal stickers are now in, and it looks like I got my buddy Scott Stout calling in here. Let's find out here in just a second. Mr. Stout, are you on the line, sir?
Yeah, this Stout.
Hey, buddy, what's up, man? How you doing?
Not a whole lot, man. What you doing?
You know what? We just talking to the lug nuts and just having a good time. I was telling them about the new pedal to the metal sticker that's in right now, and we just got it. And I don't know if we're going to make that part of the giveaway at we'll just walk away, or if we're going to make you work for it somehow or do something like that. But you know what? I asked you to call in, so let's talk about White Buffalo Car Show, my friend. Tell us all about it.
Okay, well, it's gonna be our first little show. I did one year last year, and I helped out. The Chamber of Commerce, I helped them out, put on the little White Buffalo Show and Shine, and as I would get with them, I'd ask for, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? After about the third, fourth time, the guy down there at Chambers told me, Scott, that's your deal. You do whatever you want to do with it. We're putting you in charge of that. That is your deal. We got our own deal over here. That is you. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to bring, that's your deal.
That's awesome.
So I did that last year, and then I thought, I want to just do my show myself, So this year I worked hard and trying to find a logo, a brand symbol for the car show. With the hardest part, it seemed like a lot of the people I talked to, and you don't tell them, hey, what I'm looking for, and they'd say, well, I'll get back with you, And then one person said, I'm dealing strictly through emails, and they said, well, it's going to cost $500 to start. That's all I had was just an email saying they're going to start it. Didn't have nothing else. Man, I don't know about this. I'd rather have something I can see. I'd like dealing with people on the phone. I like talking to an actual person. So I just went on about my business and stuff, and then one day on Facebook, I found this guy that Michael Doodles is up there in Colorado with you. Great, awesome guy. I messaged him and said, hey, what I was doing, and doing this car show. It's going to be the first year for it, and this is what I'm looking for. And he said, what's your number? And I told him. He said, I'm going to call you. And within 5 minutes, he was calling me, asking me exactly what I wanted. And he's like, man, I think I'm going to have fun with this, man. I want to get wild with this one. So he sent me this logo and said, what do you think? And it was just kind of blurry. It didn't have no lines or nothing like that, but you could actually see what it was. And I said, I like it. And he said, okay, so you want me to keep going with it? And I said, yes. And so that's when he submitted his deal for me to pay him and stuff. And I paid him, and he made my logo come up. And when he would do the logo, he actually invites you to his podcast to watch him live on Facebook doing the logo.
How cool is that?
And yeah, it really is cool. So if he had any questions, he could say, hey, Scott, what do you think about this? The last guy he was doing was Hot Rod here in Lubbock, Texas, and he was making a one-eye painter, and the guy had a paint gun. He was on there, and he asked him, he said, what color of paint do y'all normally shoot? And they told him red. So we went in, and he filled in the spray paint gun with red paint, so kind of neat getting to see your drawing being taken, stuff,
Kind of coming to life, huh?
Yeah. But, yeah, he wanted to make the logo, man. I'm really happy with it. And, man, that was exactly what I wanted. a buffalo that had wheels for legs and horns as the exhaust. And so he made it happen for me, and I think this is going to be one of the things. I needed an eye-catching logo for the car show, instead of just something boring, just a white buffalo or something. I wanted something eye-catching.
Right.
Most car guys want something cool.
Sure.
While they're out there building cool cars. So I did that, and then we've got our flyers going and been passing them out. Our car show is October the 4th, downtown Snyder, Texas, right down on the square around the courthouse. The chamber will have their little stuff going on. We've got about 3 bands. I know one's is Tex-Mex hippies, and then one's a dual pianos, and then the other one, I can't remember what his name is, Andy something. And so they'll be playing. I believe Andy's on Friday night, so he's got the bigger band, and then the other ones are just kind of doing stuff as the event goes on. Of course, they'll have all these food vendors down there, and then they'll have people down there selling, neat little stuff, stuff that some of them make. Most time we have people down there selling popcorn, and, flavored popcorn and stuff like that. And then off on our side, we have our cars parked. And I'm raising all the money. Last year it was just a free deal, and it's always been a free deal for many years. And I'm thinking, a lot of people come to these shows, a lot of people want to actually come to a car show, not a show shine.
Sure.
Because everybody likes to go home with a trophy. So that's what I did last year. I tried to get trophies to bring in more people. I had about 16 people show up there. I think there was one vehicle that went home without a trophy. But this year, I decided I'm actually going to make it an actual car show, charge people, and all the money that I raise, I'm going to give to Toys for Tots or go down and buy a bunch of toys. And me and whoever else is in our group, that have a truck or want to help out, that have a truck, we'll put the toys in there, and we'll get with this motorcycle group that they do a little parade where they go through town with their motorcycles, and they end up at this other side at the JP's Ranch. And the place they go to is like a store for ranch stuff. And KSNY, the local radio station, be there and everything. And
that's cool, man. You're going to get some good coverage.
Yeah, I think so. And what I really think is neat about all this is I've talked to a lot of people, man, and I just didn't realize how many people actually really wanting to help when it comes to dealing with kids and stuff like that.
Sure, man. Guaranteed.
There was one guy I actually went to take some flyers to, and he just kind of looked at the deal, and he's like, okay, and I told him, flipped it over and told him, here's what we're doing it for. And he said, well, next time you do this, I want to help. I said, okay, you know what? I said, I'll definitely hit you up next time. I said, I just kind of got a late start on hitting sponsors up. So I just kind of taking care of all this myself. This is nobody sponsored except me and one of the other guys that's in the group with me. It's me and him. We're the ones, all the money's out of our pocket so far. But he said, I want to help. And he said, the reason is Toys for Tots helped me when I was a kid. I got toys from Tots.
Wow.
From the Toys for Tots. I got toys from them. They helped me out. And that's why I want to help this out. I want to repay this back. He got his own little business, doing very well. And, it's just neat to actually see someone like that, and, see the smile on their face,
Sure.
they're able to actually help out.
Well, he's lived the dream when he was a child, and now he gets to pay back, and that's such a good feeling to be able to get that. He had like double good feelings when he was a child. He got toys, and now he's able to regift and make it happen. Man, that's really cool.
Yeah, yes, it is. And I've started off, just doing a little small thing for right now. I'm not knowing what to expect. Man, the last few days I have been getting calls, texts, asking me about this car show, and man, I don't know if Rich is out there listening, but I think he's kind of put it on me. He told me I probably bit off more than I could chew, and man, I just think I might have done that.
No, but I'll tell you what, man. Uh, you're a good man. The good Lord's looking over you, bro. And he's going to bless you with a decent show. And next year it's even going to get better. Don't let your dauber get down. Don't ever think that way, man. Always think positive. It can't, you can't just build it and it comes overnight. It's going to take word. It's going to take, hey, we had a great time. They had good food. They had great bands. And the trophies were awesome. You need to show up. And next year they'll come. And then they'll come some more and some more. But you just got to keep that class of show going every year. You got to make it a little bit better every year, a little bit better every year. And pretty soon, man, you're going against a car show right now, another one, the same weekend. So next year, you've talked to the guy, like you said, and he's not gonna have it on that date, so that's gonna leave you a date and stuff like that. So, man, it's just gonna get better for you, bro. Don't think you bit off more than you chew because you know what? You're an alligator hunter, bro. You're gonna make it, man. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get the big one, and that's what it's all about, brother. That's what it's all about, And Rich is online. He says you're a wonder man, Scott. You are a wonder man. So, if I lived in Snyder, Texas, or close, I'd be there in a heartbeat. But today I was listening a little bit to Rich's show, and he was talking about maybe all of us going down there next year and coming and hanging out with you, man. So, you know what? You never know what the future brings, but if I'm able, I got a good car trailer. I got a good vehicle that'll pull it down there, and I know where Snyder, Texas is. I'll come down there and hang out, and I might even bring the motorhome. You got a place to park a motorhome down there?
There's several motorhome places, little RV parks around here. So
Cool.
yeah, that wouldn't be no problem. There's one right down the road, 5-10 minutes away from you.
Oh, perfect, man.
Actually, down that one road, there's actually about three. One's just kind of a little bitty one or two. The other two are pretty good size. The other two are pretty good sizes. One of them actually really nice, has canopy over your camper to keep it cool and stuff. I'm not sure if you could get in that one. It seems to always be full, but
Well, if you
I
call
bet we
early
can
enough,
find you
maybe you can get a
somewhere.
spot, you know?
Yeah, I bet we can find you somewhere.
Probably. I don't think that I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. And Rich is online again, and he said your show will be awesome, so don't worry about it. And that's the truth, man. It will be awesome. But brother, man, tell them a phone number that they can call you and ask more information about the show, and then we're going to get on with the rest of the show and stuff. But dude, I wish you all the success in the world. And if I can be there next year, I'll definitely be there. And I know if Rich and everybody else could, man, we'll all come and hang out and we'll support you like the brother that you are, man. And hey, we're still gonna still try to do SEMA, man. That's another big thing too. So there's gonna be a couple times we get to hang out together maybe next year.
Yeah, that'd be great. But man, I appreciate everything I've done. I'm not going to just give up on it. As I said on my podcast, if it's not very big, this year, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on. I've told several people, like, if I get 25, I'm going to be happy. Just talking to people, man, I think I'm going to have more than that.
That's good.
So I'm going to go with it. I told one of the guys today, I talked to him, I said, I just didn't want to go off and buy 25 first place trophies and 25 second place trophies, have 25 classes, and that'd be 50 trophies, and then do my top trophies, the best of, and all them, and then I have 50, 60 trophies, and I only have 16, 17 cars show up.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to have all these trophies left. why I kind of started off small. So this is just going to be kind of a trial thing and see where I need to work on and what I need to change for next year. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I've got big plans for next year of doing little cruise and stuff and maybe some better prizes and stuff. I'm thinking, just doing some neat little plaques or something, or even doing best of, giving them a spark plug, that says best of Ford, Mopar, Chevy, and that would be a neat little trophy, for somebody to take home and actually use and stuff. So, but my phone number is 325-207-4671. Again, 325-207-4671. Anybody out there has any questions, man, feel free to call me. I'm pretty good about answering my phone. I do get a lot of spam calls and stuff, so sometimes I don't answer them. If I don't answer and I send you straight to voicemail, just leave me a message on there, and I do go back in and listen to them. And if I hear you're asking something for the car show, I'll give you a call back, or feel free to text me. If you don't remember that number, you can go in on the White Buffalo Wheels Facebook page, and my number is on there.
Cool. And you did your first podcast. Hold on just a second. Mr. Craftsman, all you got to do is go to Facebook and go to Pedal to the Metal, but it has to have roller in parentheses off to the side, and that's the page you need to be on. But you're asking questions, so I see you here. I don't know why you're not seeing us. If you can't see the picture, maybe you need to reload or something, but it's Pedal to the Metal with roller in parentheses. All right, go ahead, Scott.
Okay. So, yeah, I was just kind of finishing, if you have any questions, just call or text me. If I don't answer, just leave a message. And if you're asking about the car show, I do go back in and look at my messages or listen to them, and I will call you back. If I do get a lot of spam calls, so a lot of times I just send them straight to voicemail instead of answering them. So again, that number is 325-207-4671.
There you go, buddy. Well, I'll tell you another thing, too, that's helped me a little bit is getting on TikTok. And you can just make little short little videos and stuff like that and talk about it and stuff. So that might be something you might want to try now, but definitely start doing a month before the car show and just get on there and just really put the word out and stuff like that. So a lot of people are on that, and a lot of people has told me that TikTok really helps out. So, it's just something I can do to help. I'm always there for you, brother. I'm a phone call away. And, I really enjoy our friendship, and I look forward to seeing you, if not at SEMA, but if not, also at the White Buffalo next year. So that's White Buffalo Car Show on Facebook. Make sure you guys get in there. If you got a message, you can call him, and you can talk to him about the car show. You can find out exactly where Snyder, Texas is, and it can make it happen. So support this man. He's a good man, and you know what? He's part of Roller's group, man. He's part of one of my boys. So we got to hang out with him and make his stuff a success. Check out his podcast. He's just starting to get this. This is the part I love. He's just starting now. Rich has got me going, and now me and Rich have put the pressure on Scott. And now Scott did his first Facebook podcast deal, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go check it out. But Rich was telling me it's pretty cool. So he's doing it out of his shop down there. And, man, I look forward to many more. So you're going to have to keep it up, my brother, okay?
I'm definitely going to. I'll do another one right before the show. And, you talk about the podcast, about you and Rich pushing me. It was funny because I was telling Rich earlier, my wife told me I need to do that. I need to fix a spot in my shop and do it. What kind of talk different spots. She was thinking, right there in my little add-on area, Rich was talking about, man, do it over here and have your truck in the background. The one I did is I actually had my truck in the background. I do need to get a Kingma, as Rich always advertises, because the side you're seeing my truck on is not the side it's on.
Right, exactly. Well, I tell you what I'll do, Scott. I'm really with the microphone and stuff. I can't use the Kingma because the microphone takes up the port. I'll send you my Kingma. You can have my Kingma. If I'll just get your address and I'll send it to you, and that way you don't have to worry about buying it. And then later on and down the road, if I decide to get another one, I will. Rich is going to also check on in the box tomorrow, see if there was a bill from the shipping company and all that to see what the grand total is on the canopy, and I'll get back with you on that and stuff. So, but we'll talk more, guys, ladies, gentlemen. Help this man out if you're close to Snyder in Lubbock, Texas, or whatever, and you got a cool car, man. Go check out his car show, man, and support him. Help him. He's putting a lot of time and effort in this deal, and man, if I was closer, I'd help him out too. I'd be there for him. So, Scott, we love you, man, and you just enjoy your night and enjoy your car show this weekend, and maybe we'll talk to you again on Sunday at the wrap up and kind of find out how your show was. How's that sound?
That sounds good, and I'll probably be doing some lives there at the car show. So
Yeah, I do, man.
watch-
The more you get on, I'm telling you, the content. It's all about that, man. So get on there and really, really start pushing it, man. Then that way people will start. And then when you talk to people at the car shows and stuff, tell them, hey, man, friend me, help me grow. Just you can use my line. It's it's your new baby, man, and you're a single parent and you're trying to make it grow, okay? And you need it. You need their help. So. Consider them uncles and aunts, and ask them for your help, and then tell them when they become a friend, tell their friends to become a friend. And it's the only way you're going to grow, bro. You got to ask for the help, and there'll be people out there that'll help you, man, for sure.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Anytime, Scott. Anytime I can help out, I'm there for you, brother.
That means a lot.
All right, brother.
Thank you, man.
Have a good
All right.
night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about that. I mean, it's just about helping out friends and the car show family. You know, I'm lucky to be part of a car show family here in Colorado that, man, they're just so cool. They're just so cool. They welcome you. They help you. They do anything they can. You know, you get invited to their house. You become friends with their kids, and even grandma. You know, Levi's mom, grandma. She's such a sweetheart. I love her to death, man. And you know, we get to call her grandma, man. And I have no more grandmas, man. So I got one still here, and we just love her to death. But you know what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and sit here just for a second, and you know, we're talking a little bit about everything, and but I'm gonna go ahead and set up for a little. We got to pay some bills. We have to pay bills in this world, and that's what it's all about. So sooner or later, I am going to have these commercials built, and we're going to play the actual commercial. But right now, we're going to do it the old school way. So we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back. This is Pedal to the Metal with Roller. We'll be right back in a minute. Hey guys, you looking for a great cup of coffee? Rise and Grind Coffee, located at 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker, Colorado, is the place to be. Make sure you hang out with them. It's a great place. It's a great atmosphere, and you can come and check out some cool cars during the summer months. That's Rise and Grind Coffee, 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker, Colorado. You know, if you're looking for maybe some auto glass work and you ain't got time to go to the shop and you want somebody to come with you, my brother at Arch Auto Glass. Art, he's the master of auto glass, man. He'll take care of you. He'll come to your house, your business, and he'll hook you up with a brand new windshield in that cool ride of yours. So if you want to have a good time and enjoy yourself and have somebody working on your car while you're doing that, give Arch Auto Glass a call. Their number is 720-296-8635. That's 720-296-8635. That's Arch Auto Glass, and if you mention the show, you'll get a 10% discount on that windshield. 10%. You know what? At one time, it doesn't sound like it's much, but it all helps out in the end. I'll guarantee you that right now. Also, if you're looking for a help here with this classic car auction, you know, and you want to sell your car, give the Classic Car Auction Group a big call, man. J. Chimino Collection is being sold on October 25th. 30 absolute sale cars online. Make sure you check them out and look forward to their commercial here real soon. That's www.classiccarauction.com. or you can call Craig at 406-698-7930. That's the Classic Car Auction Group. They got local auction service, national auction presence. What a great company, man. Make sure you hang out with them. Consign your car today at www.classiccarauctions.us. We'll be back in a minute, guys, with the show. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. We're talking cars. We're talking a little bit of everything right here on Pedal to the Metal. All right, guys, we're back right here in the studios at the Roller Dome, man. We're making it happen for you guys. My lug nuts are in the house, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm doing the show, man. It's been such a fun time. It's such a fun time. Now, if you're out in the California area and you happen to be running up and down the West Coast, or maybe you're in Canada and you want to go to a monster truck show, I've got several to go to, man. But one of the show companies that has asked me to talk about them a little bit is the Malicious Monster Truck Tour. These guys put on a show. They're their own show, man. They bring it in. They got the monster trucks. They got the man-eating car or dinosaur that eats the cars. They do it all. And they run up and down the West Coast. They've got probably 4 or 5 shows left for the end of the year. So if you're running up and down the West Coast and you hear of the Malicious Monster Truck Tour, make sure you go check out that show, man. Also, same way with Monster X Tour, man. If you're in an area where there's Monster X Tour, go by and see them, man. I won't be there because I've kind of retired. I'm just sticking here in Colorado. But, man, they put on a great show. Go check them out, man. That's the Monster X Tour. They're all over the country, and they're looking forward to you coming and seeing their shows also. So, like I told you, we've got stickers. We've got them all right here. You can get your lug nut sticker. Now, I have got a shirt that I'm going to be giving away, okay? I'm going to be giving this shirt away, and I figured out a way to do it, and all I need is your help. I just need you to tell your friends, and then I need you to tell your friends to tell their friends. But when you tell your friends to get on and follow us, I need you to tell your friends, hey, Rich Arthur told me to log in and become a member of your show. So what it is, this show here is one of my Monster Truck Radio shirts, okay? This shirt has never been worn. The only thing it's been done is sent to the cleaners, okay? It's been on this hanger, and it's been sent to the cleaners a long time ago. I have never wore this shirt, and when I had Monster Truck Radio, we had these shirts made. Of course, it's going to say Roller on it, but if you don't mind wearing it, that's cool. If you want to put it in your garage as garage art, that's cool too, man. I'll even sign it for you. But it says Monster Truck Radio over here. It says Roller. Then on the sleeves right here, it has the MTRA logo, which is the Monster Truck Racing Association logo. Has Bell helmets. And then if you flop it around on the back, it's got Monster Truck Radio on the back. It's a black shirt with green pinstripe and then some really bold pinstripe on it. And like I said, it's a button-up. It's a crew shirt. It's never been worn. And right before Christmas, I'm going to give this away. Somebody's going to have this, and they're either going to be sporting it or they're going to be putting it in their garage. All I got to do is know if you want me to sign it or if you want to wear it. Whatever you want to do, that's fine with me. But we're going to be giving this shirt away, and that's all you got to do is just tell people about the show. And the person that sends the most viewers to my show, we're going to go ahead and send you this shirt. So that's happening. I told you about the backdrop. That's coming in real soon. Let's see what else we got here. Don't forget that call-in number, 720-273-0772. If we don't have an interview on and you want to call in, man, we'll take that call. If you want to talk about something, talk about your rides, we'll set something up and we'll officially put you on the books, and then that you can have the whole hour. I don't care. It's up to you. However, if you can talk an hour's worth of talk, then we'll walk the walk. That's all we'll do, man. So, we're going to have some really, really good shows here coming up. I've got a list of people that I have started making that I'm going to call and get these interviews right here. I've got a gentleman that's going to call. He's already confirmed This guy, back in the, I guess, let's see, 70s, maybe, yeah, probably in the 70s. I'm not sure on the date years, but his name is Rex Post. And Rex, me and him got to be great friends through the monster trucks and the classic car business. He used to work for the Harlem Globetrotters. He knew Curly. He knew Metal Arc Lemon. He knew all them guys, man. And he's talked to me. He's going to be on the show. We're going to hear stories about the Harlem Globetrotters. We're going to hear stories about classic cars. He's been in the monster truck business. We're going to talk monster trucks. And that's just part of what the show is, man. This show is friends of mine and people that have been in the motorsports, and they've got other little sideline hacks that they did. And we want to talk to them about that. We want to find out about their life. We want to find out about their story. So right here, I guarantee you on this list right here, I have got, if everybody would agree to do a show, I probably got about 4 months worth of interviews right here, if not maybe a little more. If I did one every night, I would probably have 2 months worth of interviews. So, we're going to make this happen. I'm going to get this list going, and they're going to call in. The most exciting one that I'm really excited about is the night that I get Larry Swim on the phone, and we're going to talk about Dan Runte, or my buddy Dan Runte. He's a great man, and he got killed. In fact, he got killed on Friday. It will be 1 month. He was in a motorcycle accident going to work. And this man did more stuff in a monster truck than most people do in a lifetime, just, on purpose. And he jumped airplanes. He did speed records on drag strips in a monster truck. And, when he first started out, he was 18 years old. He was Ricky Rattler, and he drove with Gene Patterson and Colt Cobra, and man, they had Snakebite. This man did a lot of stuff. And the thing I loved about him is he was a true blue friend. I mean, he was my monster truck friend, but he was my brother, man. And I'm going to miss him a lot. And we made songs about him and stuff. And we're going to have people calling in. They're going to tell about their Dan Runte stories and different things like that. So we look forward to that show for sure. Buddy of mine named Brent Arnold, he's going to be on, and he was in the show called Fast Cars in the Dirty South, and he was on that show from the start to finish. And he's going to be on, and we're going to talk about his career in the monster truck business, and he's racing semi trucks right now. That's his new gig. They got this circuit that's going around to these racetracks, and man, he's out there racing semi trucks. This man does it all. So I look forward to some really, really cool shows for you guys. I love to see you guys at the car shows. I want to talk to you about it. I want to talk to you about the car show, the car you have at the car show, and we also want to come to your business like we talked way early. I mean, when we first started talking about this on when Pedal to the Metal come out, we want to be able to go to your shop. We want to be able to sit down and talk to you, man, and talk to you about your business and stuff like that, and help you promote your business. So we're going to do that. Make sure you tune in to my buddy Texas Rich, C10 America, Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a 2-hour show, and that's Texas time, so that would be 8 o'clock here. But he's going to be down for a couple of days. I think he moves into his house or his new place on the 18th. So he's going to be down for a little bit, but I think he might do it on his phone. So if he can do it, he's going to make it happen. He's going to put out a show for you every day. But don't think he went away, because he'll be back, and he's going to be back even stronger. So that's C10 America. Other than that, guys, I really don't have a whole bunch more to talk about tonight. We've kind of went through the whole list here. I'm just looking here, gave you the call-in number, talked about the shirt giveaway. We hit up our sponsors. I'm doing everything like a professional should be, or as professional as I can get right now. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a song here that I come up with, and this is one here that it's kind of early, but it's going to be for Christmas. And we want you guys to enjoy it and check it out here. In fact, I'll play this first song first of all. This This is called In-N-Out Summer Nights, and it's about the In-N-Out burger place, and it's about some people that I have as personal friends here in Colorado, and I put them in the song and stuff, and we're going to let you listen to that, and then I'm going to finish up with one more song. It's our Christmas song, and we're going to try to we want you guys, if you got a Christmas song idea that has to do, and we're going to, since Rich is going to put it in his show, we're going to concentrate more on C10 trucks themed Christmas. But if you got a hot rod song about Christmas you want me to make, we'll get some and we'll put it on this show, and we'll give you credit for it and stuff like that. But anyway, this is called In-N-Out Summer Nights, and this is about, like I said, the In-N-Out burger place in Castle Rock, Colorado, and some of my friends that go and hang out every Friday or every Saturday night. So check this one out. We'll be right back with our Christmas song, and then we're going to say bye-bye. So here it is, right here, our new song.
Ooh, chrome wheels shining in the parking lot. Radio's playing and it's running hot. Neon's glowing, fries in the air. Every cool ride in the county's there. Summer nights in and out with the engines rumble and the kids all shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. There's JT and Angie and the girls tonight, cruising in cherry bombing. It's sure shining bright. Tony 69 Yanko with the hood popped up wide. The big block shine like a diamond tonight. Mustang Sally takes a midnight ride. Laughter's rolling like the ocean tide. My oh my, there's Bob and Roller tonight. These are the moments money can't buy. Oh, the headlights gleam, the stories grow. Every car's got a tale to show. Oh, one more lap, let the good times roll as it's rock and roll for the heart and soul. Summer nights in and out with the engines rumble and the kids all shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. All shout with a burger and shake and the stars up high. We're cruising together neath the Colorado sky. So fire it up, let the good times last. These summer nights are going too fast. In and out memories shining bright. We'll be cruising forever on a summer night. So fire up that ride and call the gang and let's go. Let's go for a cruise. In and out tonight.
Yeah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That's the song right there. I love it right there. Now, here's one we just made up, and this is called Santa Should Have Drove a C10 Truck.
Snow was falling heavy on Christmas Eve night. Santa fired up a sleigh, but something wasn't right. Those reindeer got tired, slowed way down. Santa should have had a Chevy rolling through town. Santa should have drove a C10 truck with a V8 rumble and a little bit of luck. Candy apple red with the chrome all shiny. Deliver those toys in record time. Forget that sleigh when the weather gets rough. Santa should have drove a C10 truck. I left milk and cookies, but I waited in vain. Santa stuck on the highway in the snow and rain. If he had a short bed with the heater on high, he'd be burning rubber underneath the winter sky. Santa should have drove a C10 truck with a V8 rumble and a little bit of luck. Candy apple red with the chrome all shiny. Deliver those toys in a record time. Forget that a C10 truck. Load the bed with gifts and stuff. Crank the windows down, turn the radio up. Rolling down Main Street, waving to the crowd. No reindeer mess, just exhaust in the snow. Chevy power's the only way to go. Santa should have drove a C10 truck with a bow on the hood and a tailgate lit up. The kids would cheer when they see him arrive in the sharpest Christmas Chevy that money can buy. Next year he'll trade those reindeer in for a C10 truck with a big block grin.
You know, Santa should have drove a C10 truck. That's what it's all about, baby. I guarantee you right now. Angie's online right here, and she said the cruises at In-N-Out this Saturday nights have been just so much fun, and she's so right. You know, in Castle Rock, Colorado, the way the In-N-Out burger's set, the Colorado Rockies are kind of the backdrop, and the sun goes down behind them, and you know, In-N-Out burgers all lit up at night and stuff like that, and the cars are there, and from what I've never been yet, and I'm gonna have to go. From what I've heard, there are some fantastic photo opportunities. So, you know what, we're gonna see hopefully JT and Angie and the girls. We're going to see them real soon this weekend, some at one of these shows for sure. And, you know, we're going to talk, and I haven't seen them in a while. And we're just looking forward to a very busy, fun weekend. It's going to be like the last hurrah for some of them. Some of them are going to put their cars up, and they won't be bringing them out till next summer. So we look to hang out with them. Yeah, Scott White says, can we get the songs on iTunes? You know, Scott, I tell you what, as soon as I can figure out how to do that, we're going to do that. But, Scott, if you get with Rich, he can hook you up with a couple of those, and he can get you that one and stuff. So if you guys have a song that you want, and it's Christmas-related about a C10 truck, that's what we're really looking for. But if you have a song about Christmas, a Christmas theme, and it's about a hot rod, that's okay too. We'll play it on this show. But Rich's show is the one that's going to be selling these, and his is nothing but C10 trucks. So that's why we got to go with that theme. But if you can come up with something, send us an email and or get a hold of me, and you know, we'll create. You just get a hold of me, and then I'll create it, and you know, we'll put it on Rich's site, and we'll go from there. So, guys, it's been a great show. I really look forward to it. An hour goes by so fast. I appreciate everybody that was on there. Don't forget about Scott Stout's White Buffalo Car Show. That's this weekend. It's going to be there. But we also got Freddie. We got Sonic in Elizabeth, Colorado on Friday night. We got the Castle Rock Poor Boys show in Castle Rock on Saturday, and then we got Rise and Grind on Sunday. So that's 3 shows right here in Colorado. So we're going to end the show with one more song. This is a buddy of mine. His name is Vaughn Long, and I kind of made this one about him. He's a cowboy, and he's a horse trainer. He trains race horses and goes all over the United States. So I'm going to put this on there for you. I'm going to end the show with this. And just know one thing, guys. I love you very much. And peace out. And we'll see you at the shows sooner or later. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this song is called The Trainer. And it's about a guy that trains racehorses for a living.
up before sunrise, coffee in hand. Another small town, another stretch of land, hauling young colts, chasing that trainer's dream, living his life in the fast mile scene. Long nights driving, chasing daylight, track to track, under those bright lights, track lights. The horses are young, but he feels that spark. Thinks he's got a winner, he can feel it in his heart. He can feel it in his heart. Dust on his boots, sweat on his brow. He don't count the miles, that cowboy just sits there and smiles. Every race is a gamble, every gate's a fight. He's just sitting there waiting for post time tonight. But he's raising champions with all of his might, just hoping he takes that big purse home tonight. Some legs get weary, some backs get sore. The vet gives them care, and they're ready for more. He treats them like family, he believes in their run. Knows one of these colts is a champion one. Long nights driving, chasing daylight, track to track, under those bright lights. The horses are young, but he feels that spark. Thinks he's got a winner, he can feel it in his heart. He can feel it in his heart. The roar of the crowd, the thunder of hooves, the victory's close. He's got nothing to lose. Dreams on the line with each pound and stride. Tonight he's a winner with the world on his side. No more long nights, he's found the daylight. From track to track, now the future's bright. The young horse was golden, it was there from the start. He knew he had a winner, he could feel it in his heart.
The Trainer, that's to my buddy Von Long. We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again on Sunday for the Sunday wrap-up. Look for all of our videos coming out on Pedal to the Metal this weekend about all 3 car shows. This is Roller. Thanks for tuning in to Pedal to the Metal. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.